Class, lesson 3-6. Strong mathematicians can solve division problems by using any method. We have been practicing this now for several days in a row, and now it's kind of that final practice, that final stretch of us feeling confident in our skills. Just keep practicing to make sure we can lock down how to divide properly and confidently. So you take out your notebooks, your pencil, write down today's date, the lesson number, and let's begin. As you've seen before, there's our little saying, hopefully you say, does McDonald's sell cheeseburgers really? Hope you've been using some sort of way to help you remember the steps of divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring down, repeat, / remainder as we go through these problems. So today is really some data practice, so what I would challenge you today is before I actually try to solve them, pause the video, try to solve them yourself. See if you can do it, and then you can put my answer on the side if you get something different. And look to say, oh yeah, that's where I made my mistake, because it's through mistakes that we can learn and grow and keep getting our skills even more concrete in our practice. So with that, if you want to go for it, pause the video, try them yourself. I'll give you a second or two to do that, and now I'm going to start. 4 can go into 3, no it cannot, but it can go into 30, so which means I'm going to start right over my hundreds place value. 4 going to 30 7 times. 7 times 4 is 28. We're going to subtract. 30 minus 28 is 2. Bring down, 2 is less than 4, bring down the 6. 4 can go into 26, well, 4 times 7 is 28, so 26 is pretty close. I'm going with the 6. 4 times 6 is 24. 24 minus, or 26 minus 24 is 2. 2 is less than 4. Bring down the 8, well, this makes it 28 again. Well, I had 28 before, so I'm going to guess a 7. 7 times 4 is 28. 28 minus 28 is 0, so I have nothing to bring down, no remainder. So 3,068 divided by 4 is 767. Hopefully you had the same answer when you did your work. Whew. Here we go again, the next one. 6,476 divided by 2. Pause the video, see if you can do it as well. See what your answer, see if it matches mine. And here we go. 2 can go into 6 3 times. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 minus 6 is 0. 0 is less than 2. Bring down that 4. Can 2 go into 4? You betcha. How many times? 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. 0 is less than 2, so bring down the 7. I feel like it's Price is Right. 2 can go into 7 3 times. 3 times 2 is 6. Subtract is 1. 1's less than 2. Bring down that 6. And 2 can go into 16. Ooh, that's a big number, so let's see. If 2 times 5 is 10. Then 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 7 is 14. 2 times 8 is 16. That sounds like it's going to be right. So that 16 minus 16 is 0. And I have no remainder, so 6,476 divided by 2 is 3,238. Hopefully you got the same answers that I did when you paused and did it before me. If not, pause them right now, write down my answers, and look at how your answers may be different, and see where you might have made a mistake, where you can learn from, like, oh yeah, that was this part I went wrong on. Because it's kind of like dominoes. If you make a mistake early, even though you might do the other parts right, that first number being off makes a big difference on your hundreds place value, your tens place value, and your ones place value. A cube can be made from 6 square cards that are each the same size. How many cubes can be made out of 7,254 cards? All right, so a cube can be made from 6 square cards that are each the same size. How many cubes can be made out of 7,254 cards? If you want to see if you can get it right before I show you, pause the video and go for it. If you need me to walk you through it, well, here we go. 7,254 divided by 6 square cards. All right, I'm gonna need some more room, I guarantee it already. So now that I have that problem right now, 6 can go into 7, yes, 1 time. 1 times 6 is 6. Subtract, 7 minus 6 is 1. 1's less than 6, so far so good. 2, 6 can go into 12, that's 6 times 2. 6 times 2 is 12. 12 minus 12 is 0. All right, 0 is less than 6. Bring down the 5. I do not believe we've seen this situation before, which is crazy we've gotten this far and haven't seen it. But now what do I do here? Because 6, I only have 5 and I can't go into 6. So can I just move on? Well, there's a place value here, so I guess I've got to divide, right? So I can't, so I have to put a 0 here. 0 times 6 would be 0. 5 minus 0 would be 5, and now I can bring down the 4. So it's really important that I make sure I put the 0 in that tens place because it has to hold that spot. Now how many times can 6 go into 54? Well, it seems pretty close up there. I'm going to go with a 9. 9 times 6 is 54. I subtract 54 minus 54 is 0, so I have nothing left. And you can write that's my work. So my answer is how many cubes can be made out of 7,254 cards? 1,209 cubes. So you can pause your video and write down this information to help you solve this problem. And now it's your turn. So you put box C and draw a line above your examples now. You can write down box 3. Now it's your turn. And these are the 3 examples I'd like you to solve. 2,604 divided by 3. 9,714 divided by 5. 5,862 divided by 7. Do your best, and good luck. Here's a word problem for you right now. There are 6,276 beads in a barrel at a factory. These beads will be sold in packets of 4. How many full packets can be made from the beads in the barrel? Make sure you read that problem again and read it carefully so you make sure you understand what the question's asking you. So you can pause the video now and good luck. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to share those out or write those down. Also, if you have any strategies that you use, make sure you include those as well. So thanks again for another great lesson.